Good morning. Happy Sunday. Here I am with my two problem caramels. Everything up in the air. I guess it's time I quit buying ukuleles for a while. When you start having problems with the ukuleles you receive, that's a good sign that you should be paying attention to playing and not buying. The two problems with this one, you can see the fretboard is very dry. The only reason I haven't put anything on this yet is because I may be sending this ukulele back. I've asked Caramel to refund $25 of my money. I paid $100, and I paid for a ukulele that has sound. I paid for an electric ukulele. Now, I don't doubt this ukulele is worth $100. I estimate this ukulele, as it is, to be worth $175. Maybe more than that with the gig bag. They sold this for $199 last year, or 2020. I don't know how many they sold, but whatever remainders they had, they liquidated in about 2 days on Amazon, it appears. And I'm afraid some of my friends, I know Gary purchased one of these out in Iowa, and he's pretty mad that it didn't come with electronics. If you rely on electronics or really count on that, then this would be a disaster to get one that doesn't have. And I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be able to send you one with electronics. I've got a feeling these were the last ones on their shelf. So I made my decision that if I get $25 back, then I'll keep it. And if I don't, I'm shipping it back. And then there'll be one more for them to sell. It is a beauty. This is really a lovely ukulele. Really nice feature here. That's really nice that they rounded that edge off. That's great. I like that. And the gloss on the wood is just super. That's really well done. I don't think I've got another ukulele that has been so finely turned out as this looks. That is really nice. That's really nice. So that's the deal with this one. Now this one, this is an odd fish. If you play it right-handed, it's going to look like this. It's actually a left-hander ukulele. So it's supposed to be played like this. Now I don't know about you, but that's pretty confusing to me. Does it make any difference whether this is on the lower or upper? I guess not. What am I going to do about this? Well, I'm going to let eBay decide what happens with this one. The seller and I disagree, and I'm sorry for him in that he lost money on this deal. He paid too much for shipping, and in my opinion, your best bet on eBay is to set up a buy it now where you get exactly the amount of money that you want if you start with a low dollar auction, this one started out with a bid of $41, and you pay $47 shipping, you're not going to make anything on this. So the seller kind of is going to end up losing money on this, I do believe. If eBay decides against me, I don't know how they can, but the only way they would, I think, is if I didn't have convincing pictures showing that there was damage. But I've got all the pictures in the world to show about the damage on the back of this. And the cracks right here. This crack in particular. There's another crack here. There is a crack here. So there are damages back here. You may not be able to see this, but when you can feel the crack right there, and it goes this far here, and then there's another crack right here. There's another one right here. That should have been mentioned in the listing. How serious this is, I don't know. Some people say it's going to go all the way up the back. Other people say I wouldn't worry about it. If this were my ukulele, I would probably see, because I don't know if it is yet or not, because I may be sending it back. But if this were my ukulele, I would probably check into sealing this off somehow, or at least putting some kind of protective coat on the back of it. Most likely, this is not going to be a big deal down the way. I don't think so. I think it's caused by dehydration. And I think that if the environment is stabilized, I don't think that's going anywhere. But again, here we got a ukulele that doesn't have a home, not loved in its first home, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. If I win the bid, and if eBay, well, what could they do? They could send me a label where I mail this back and get my money back. That's likely what eBay is going to do. I had offered to accept $25 and forget it. Just accept $25. That way I could sell this one for about $50 and I would get my money back. I just wanted to make things nice and smooth for the seller. It's a bad deal, bum deal all around, but I wouldn't lose. And the seller, if he gets this back, he's going to have to mention this. And if he tries to sell it again on eBay, the price is going to be way down. If he tries to sell it on Facebook, he's going to have to mention it. The price is going to be way down. So I think the best bet for the seller would just be pay me $25. I can find a home for this around here and send it on its way. That's the best deal, I think, for everybody all the way around. But it may be going back, so we'll see. January 27th is the day that I get back in touch with eBay and let them know that we haven't worked anything out. So, actually, I've had very few experiences like this in the hundreds of ukuleles that I've purchased. Most of them go right according to plan. They really do. I'm glad of that because I don't like strife, struggle, and negotiations. I've made my bid. I followed the instructions. I read the listings. And if they send you something else, not as described or having damage that wasn't part of the bargain, then you don't have to pay. You are covered. Rock solid eBay guarantee, money back if you don't get the item as described. And the same goes for Amazon and AliExpress. and I have gotten refunds from all these people if folks send me something that's not as described. So don't hesitate buying a ukulele fearfully, thinking that you might get ripped off, because you only get ripped off if you're not paying attention. If you buy something that you don't like, they may take these back, and I'm sure they will. This ukulele had a 30-day guarantee. Any reason, you can send it back. I don't like to deal that way. If I order something, I keep it. If it's as described, I keep it. If it's my fault I don't like it, I keep it. But anyhow, that's what's going on. That's another day. I hope people out there are having fun and enjoying your ukulele. My music is blooming, I think. I am really happy. I found a couple of new ways to do strumming today that I like. So I'm happy as can be, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching.